Okay, let's play some damn chess. Ah!
This is a Christian idea that there's only one God, we're monotheists. But God has revealed God's self in three persons. Father, Son, and Holy Ghost, to use the common language. Right. I would use a different language, which would be, I would refer to God, better refer to God as the one or the creator or the supreme being, whatever. I mean, the Father's fine, I'm not objecting. Anyways, and etc. There's lots of names to the Holy Spirit. And I think there's two ways to talk about the Son, which is Jesus as an incarnation that happened 2,000 years ago and basically had a ministry of about 3 years or less. But there's another way to talk about the Son, which is as the Christ, which in theology is called the divine economia, and in English it means the God's activity in the world. And if you read the Bible looking for the Christ, he shows up in Genesis 1 as the creative spirit of God's activity in the world. That's God creating the world, and it continues all the way through to the book of Revelation. That Christ. Richard Rohr, who's a Franciscan priest, wrote a wonderful book that I recommend to you about the universal Christ. That's the title of the book, and that Richard Rohr, Catholic priest, is talking about the Christ is in everybody and everything. Now, I'm getting to universal religion here, okay?
Gotcha. I'm following.
So,
Stupid!
Christ working in Hinduism, in Buddhism, in Islam, etc., etc. Just to name a few of the biggies. I certainly see it in the indigenous religions of America. And I ain't the only one, by the way, I'm not the only one here. I'm not alone in this search for the universal Christ. But I consider that little event 2,000 years ago, Jesus' ministry, as the perfect revelation.
Right.
And so that's my standard.
Right.
You know,
Which mine too.
Okay. You
And
know,
I've read all of them. I've read Bhagavad Gita and all the books and such. And I prefer my Jesus is the one that I feel.
well, science is based on fact-based decision making. That's the basis of science. That's the rule of science. I try really hard to practice fact-based decision making, which, let me put it another way, a little more vaguely, critical thinking, critical analysis of things. You know, if I find something that has good and bad in it, you know, I take that into. I'm really careful about what they say. For example, and I mean no offense to our Muslim brothers and sisters, but the Quran's got stuff that makes me gag.
Right.
The Old Testament has things that make me gag.
Yeah.
And so, to use the cliche, when in my searching in other religions for the truth, for wholeness, for God, whatever you want to call it, I was sort of looking for, I stumble. But when I read Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, I'm like, I'm in awe. You know? So, in my near-death experience, God wants everyone in the whole world to have a relationship with God. That's what Jesus was about when he says, I'm the way, the truth, and the life, and no one comes to the Father than me. He's God. Like, how are you going to go around God to get to God?
Right.
What Jesus was saying, to put it simply, was an inclusive statement, not an exclusive statement. But humans, in their unlimited perversity, use that to exclude. Yeah. Let me just conclude this with one anecdote. So I'm in Beijing, China, and I was in China for a month. Spent a week in Beijing, staying in a really nice little tiny hotel. It's like 7 rooms or something in the old part. Are you drinking coffee?
Yes, sir.
Oh, good. I'm a coffee addict. I'm a so get up early in the morning. I get up early, and I like to try and go to bed early. It doesn't always work that way, but I get up early, and I go downstairs to get my cup of coffee. There's there's nobody up except for a nice woman, probably in her late 30s, sitting on a sofa reading. So I'm not trying to hit on her or anything. I just go over, and she speaks English, you know. And I asked her some questions. I wasn't there to preach at her or lecture, you know. I asked her questions. She was very open to having a conversation, and it turned out she was a Buddhist and very, very serious. And I said, I would love to learn from you about Buddhism. So it was mostly a monologue with me, prompting her to keep going for, I don't know, half an hour, 45 minutes. To summarize all that, Buddhism is all about compassion, love. Right. You know, some Buddhists believe in God. Some Buddhists say they don't know whether there's God or not. Some Buddhists say they don't believe. But, you know, as you know, Gautama Buddha said, I don't know. And his response to God is like, I don't know. He wasn't an atheist, and he wasn't an agnostic. He just, like, don't know. And he
knew his limitation.
Yeah. So I said to this woman, I had 2 cups of coffee during this period, and I think I exhausted her an agnostic. He just like don't know. And
He knew his limitation.
yeah. So I said to this woman, because now it's time for me to. I had 2 cups of coffee during this period, and I think I exhausted her. I'm talking about really early in the morning. It's still dark out, I said to her, and I meant this from the bottom of my heart. I said, I just want to tell you, I am a Christian minister, a pastor, and what you have told me, you are my sister, and I 100% respect what you said, and I don't know if you believe me, but we believe the same.
Right.
When I said the same, what she told me, I'm 100% into it. I think I have a more fuller understanding of my Christianity, but I wasn't there. It was time to go. So one more.
Incidentally, Buddhism and Taoism, I think, are my they're 2 and 3 to Christianity. I mean, I enjoy reading those books. That's the background.
I feel the same way. I had a great experience with a professor at the university who was from India, who was a Hindu, and he explained Hinduism to me. He said, we're monotheists. We only believe in one God. And I said, well, what about all those thousands and millions of temples? People to get to God. They need those little concrete, things that's just a stepping stone in Hinduism. There's just one God. Anyways, I'll stop.
No, that's interesting. I sell homes, and I sell homes for a builder. And so all the homes I sell are brand new homes. And I sell what's that? They are. It's a very well known company. We're all over North America. Pulte. Pulte. We're in probably the 3rd largest builder in North America.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, so we're in 55 markets, I believe it is, 27 states in North America. So it's publicly traded. It's a big, multi-million-dollar corporation. And but I sell to a lot of South Asian people that have Hindu beliefs, and it's been very interesting because I've gotten to see some practices firsthand. Like they do something whenever they buy a new home. First of all, before they buy the home, when they're picking it, there's Vastu, which is sort of like it's kind of like a feng shui, but for them. And so, they want the house to face east. They want the north is okay too, but south is the bad juju. They have certain ways they want the bed to face. Faces a certain direction, and there's all these little things. But then they do a thing called a puja whenever they close on the home, and it's basically a religious housewarming party. And I don't really understand.
But it also the intention to drive out any evil spirits out of the house.
Yes, to bless the house and drive out any evil spirits. There's milk boiling and all this kind of stuff, and it was interesting because I was invited to one, and I brought a gift because I'm thinking of our traditional housewarming parties, and I was the only one that brought a gift. All of the people that were of that culture, none of them did that, and I was like, wow, I brought a gift, and he said, oh, thank you very much. No, this is this is us welcoming you to our house. And so he's like looking at it the other way, which, me being Western and us being material and all that, I'm like, oh, that's completely backwards from the way we think about it, But they do have some very interesting practices in that religion that it takes a little getting used to. You said something in an interview that I was watching. Let me think about how you worded this. You said that heaven and hell are closer than we think, and they're only vibrations away, or something to that effect. Could you expound on that a little bit? Because that struck me when you said that, and I thought it was very interesting.
Let me go back to my near-death experience with Jesus. One of the things that we talked about, and this is in the portion where he told me I had to come back to the world, which I did not want to do. I wanted to go to heaven, which turned out to be not an option for me at that time.
Wasn't part of the plan.
Damn it.
Yeah. I said, but I know that you love me and you care about me. Why would you send me back to the world? The world is full of evil and cruel people and ugliness. And he said, this blew me away. Yes, that's true. But it's also full of goodness and beauty and very kind and loving people. So I said to Jesus, not my experience.
Right.
God damn it.
I knew I could count all the good people I'd ever known in my life on one hand, right? And he said, what's in your heart is what you will find. He said, seek the good, seek the beautiful, and you will find it in your heart. And you know what? That know-it-all, Jesus, and I mean that in we're buddies.
In the most literal way, I'm sure.
He was 100% right. So, there are many people.
God damn it.
And this is heartbreaking to say, who are literally living in hell. And when they die, they're going to continue in that hell, but that's another story. I don't believe in eternal damnation, but they're going to continue in that hell because that's where their heart is. God determines who goes to heaven and who goes to hell by their heart. And of course, by the heart, I'm referring to the core of their being. The whole idea.
I see a dick in your future. I see a dick in your future. I see a dick. I see a dick in your future. I see a dick. Dick.
For God.
Alright.
Yes.
Holy!
Really good. It's really cool. It's way better than
Damn.
anybody has ever
Fuck
imagined.
this butt.
Yeah, you might also say hell is way worse than anybody's ever imagined. There are a lot of people who imagine experiences of heaven and hell. Lots of them. I've read them, I've seen them on YouTube and stuff like that. It's like, they're clueless. They're clueless when I say people can't imagine. Because real heaven and real hell aren't about external things. It's not kind of like what kind of food's on the table in heaven or what kind of house. That's not what heaven's about.
Right.
And hell is not about flames and demons poking you with things like that.
God fucking damn it.
They're using their imagination and they're clueless.
Right.
I don't know what their intentions are, whether to make money or fame or they just want to, put themselves out there. But,
God fuck it.
Yeah.
heaven are about internal things. Hell is about hopelessness.
I just have to jump in,
Suck my
guys. You know
slut.
yourself. I only got 3 minutes left. I see some of you guys can see that.
Suck my
I don't
motherfucking
want to
slut.
shut up on you. So, if you know, Chad, you said you wanted to take a chance to read Howard's book and maybe do another video after you got a little more.
I would love to. And
Suck my motherfucking slut.
I just need to say one thing before
Suck my slut.
Heaven is about becoming one with God.
right, and the most important part, and I think that a lot of these people in their attempts to portray or personify heaven or hell, the thing that they miss is the concept of eternity. And that is the part of it that is so
Suck my
massive
motherfucking
and to
slut.
me and either awesome if you're in heaven or
Suck my slut.
horrible if you're in the other one.
Right.
Is that that's what you get forever.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's like the infiniteness of God, it's hard to imagine eternity, you know. So yeah, well, thank you.
Yeah, it's frustrating because you try and explain to people the deal. The deal is this or that. It's a binary deal.
Mhm.
It really is. It's not that complicated, and it's a really tough. You know, you're a salesman, right?
Yes.
It's a tough sell. I've been trying to sell this stuff since '85, almost 40 years now.
Well, and that was, and we ran out of time, but that is another one of my questions I'd like to get later is how many people do you think you actually touched and helped over all of these years since
I
1980?
have no way of knowing because people tell me all the time, and I've gotten this many, many times, you don't know how many people you've affected all over the
God
world.
fucking.
Right.
Book, the YouTubes, you know, the event.
Right.
So,
Well, I think it's wonderful what you're doing, and I think it's really
Come on, you
interesting.
slut
And I would
that
like to do
slut.
another one of these, given the chance.
I'll be happy to. I very much enjoyed talking to you. You and I are on the same page.
Yeah, I think so. That's awesome. It's great. And Deanne says hi, by the way. I'm going to get in trouble if she was trying to butt in on us here. And I was like, no, go away.
Come on,
go
you
away.
slut that slut.
It was nice to meet you, Chad. I've heard
You
a lot of
slut
stories
that
again,
slut
so
from China,
everything's
Japan, and
great.
the Orient.
We'll set
And
up
Orient,
another
you
time again.
Oriental
I have
prostitute.
something that actually gives me more time. So
Okay.
maybe we'll set that up. I just don't want to
Fuck
shut up, so we're gonna have to end it. Appreciate you doing it, Howard, and you coming on, Chad.
Man, I
Thank you. I
fucked your
appreciate
butt.
it.
I did send you an email too, Howard.
Ah!
Read that real quick. Okay, I'll talk
God
to you again,
damn
Chad.
All right, take care. Thank you,
God
Howard.
fucking damn.
God bless you.
Bye-bye.
God fuck it. Suck my slut. God damn it. God fucking damn it. God fuck it. God fuck it. God fuck it. God fucking damn it. God fuck 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 it. Holy God fuck it. God fuck it. God fucking damn it. God bucket. God bucket. He's bringing out that whore. Come on, you slant-eyed whore. Come on, you whoremonger. Suck my slut. Suck my motherfucking slut. Come on, you slut sucker. Suck my slut. Suck my motherfucking slut. Suck my goddamn motherfucking goddamn slut. You better take that god fucking pony or else you fucked up big time. Slut. Suck my motherfucking slut. Suck my motherfucking slut. Suck my fucking slut. Come on, you dickhole. Suck my fucking slut. Come on, dickhole. Come on, you fucking dickhole from China. Come on, dickhole. Come on, you dickhole. God damn it. God fucking damn it. God fuck it. God fuck it. God fucking damn it. God fuck it. God fuck it. Holy God fuck it. God fuck it. If I could just get rid of these two fucking poems. God fuck it. Come on, you slut. Come on, you whoremonger from China. Come on, you whoremonger from China! You Chinese snot-eyed whore from China. Suck my slut. God fucking damn it. God fuck it. God fuck it. Oh, God fucking damn it. God fuck it. God fuck it. Come on, you God fucking bitch. God fuck it. God fuck it. Suck my slut. Suck my goddamn motherfucking slut. You whoremonger. God fuck it. God fuck it. Suck my motherfucking slut. Suck my goddamn fuck god dick shit mother dick in the goddamn rag bitch. Come on, you whoremonger. God fucking damn it. Suck my dick, bitch. I just shit in my pants. I just shit in my goddamn drawers. Come on, you slut. Suck my dick, bitch. You suck my dick, bitch. You suck my motherfucking dick. Suck my dick, bitch. 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 God fucking damn it. Suck my motherfucking dick. Come on, dick sucker from China. Suck my dick, bitch. Suck my motherfucking dick. Come on, dick sucker from China. Come on, you flaming fucking dick sucker from China and North Korea. You North Korean whore. You North Korean prostitute. You North Korean harlot. You North Korean hooker. Come on, bitch. Suck my dick, bitch. I just shit in my pants. Suck my motherfucking dick. Look at all these god fucking poems. Suck my dick, bitch. Come on, dick sucker from China. March! God fucking damn it. If I can't win, I'll play patty case all night long to a goddamn fucking stalemate. Suck my dick, bitch. Ah! Slut. You harlot. I stuck my dick in your butt and twisted. Suck my dick, bitch. Suck my motherfucking slut. God damn it. God fucking damn it. God fuck it. Ah! Because that was stupid as shit. March! 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 I fucked his hole! I stuck my dick up his butt and twisted like a slant-eyed slut from China! You North Korean whore. You suck my dick, bitch. You North Korean prostitute. It smells like cunt out here. Bitch, suck my motherfucking dick. Bitch, suck my motherfucking dick. Move! Move! Move, whore. Wow, push your goddamn black ass for Stalin. I ain't talking Joseph Stalin neither. God, fuck it. I do. Come on, you slant-eyed whore from China. Don't even think about it, slut. Come on, you whoremonger. God damn it. God fucking damn it. God fuck it. God fucking damn it. God fuck it. Suck my slut. God damn it. Suck my slut. Suck my motherfucking dick. You suck my dick, bitch. Fucking slut. Come on, you whoremonger from China. Got your goddamn fucking ass back the fuck to China. Caught that goddamn coronavirus back with you and infect the whole entire goddamn Chinese military, goddamn Chinese government. Kill them all and let God sort them the fuck out. Kill them all and let God sort them the. Kill them all and let God sort them the. Kill them all and let God sort them the fuck out. Kill them all. Kill them all and let God sort them the fuck out. Kill them all and let God sort them the fuck out. No. Come on, you whore. You good for nothing whoremonger. You good for nothing whore. You good for nothing whoremonger from China. Slut that slut. Come on, you whoremonger. Come on, whoremonger. Slant that slut. God fucking damn it. God fuck it. Come on, you fucking bitch. God fucking damn it. God fuck it. Come on, you whoremonger. Come on, you fucking flaming whoremonger from China. Me Chinese, me a slut. No. Kiss one of those rooks goodbye, slut. God damn it. God damn it. God fucking damn it. Holy Ghost. God fuck it. God fucking damn it. God fuck it. God fuck it. God fucking damn it. Suck my dick, bitch. God damn it. God fucking damn it. God fucking damn it. God damn it. God fucking damn it. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Ah! Stupid bitch. Ah! Stupid bitch. Now fuck up and move that. Now fuck up and move this knight down here. Stupid! roll! Yes. I do. Move! Move! I report your goddamn fucking fudgicle black ass for stolen. Even if you are, well, you are black. You fudgicle. Come on, you fucking flaming fudgicle. Ah! Clarence, that was fucking dumb as shit. Stupid fucker. Yeah, dumbass. Come and take that fucking... God damn it. Come on, you asshole. You stupid fucker. Cause you just fucked up big time, you slut. Come on, you whore. God fucking damn it. God fucking damn it. God fuck it. God fucking damn it. God fuck it. Suck my dick, bitch. God fuck it. Come on, you bitch. Come on, you fucking bitch. Come on, you bitch. God fucking damn it. God fuck it. God fuck it. Look at these goddamn pieces in the fucking way. God damn it. God fucking damn it. God fuck it. Come on, you slut. God fucking slut. God fuck it. God fucking damn it. Suck my slut. You suck my motherfucking slut. I fucked his hole! You suck my motherfucking goddamn slut. Slut. Street whore. God damn it. God fucking damn it. God bucket. God bucket. God fuck it. God bucket. Suck my fucking slut. God damn it. God fucking damn it. God fuck it. God fuck it. Oh, you goddamn fucking slut. God fucking damn it. God fuck it. God bucket. Come on, you god fucking slut. God bucket. God fucking damn it. God bucket. Come on, you slut munch. Come on, slut. You want to swap whores? Okay. Come on, let's swap. Come on, let's swap whores. Okay, we'll swap whores. Suck my dick, bitch. God damn it. God fucking damn it. Whoa, I almost fucked up. Whew, I could have fucked up. I almost... God damn it. Come on, you dick sucker. Come on, you fucking flaming dick sucker from China. God damn it. God damn it. God fucking damn it. God fuck it. God fuck it. God fuck it. God fuck it. Come on, God fucking bitch. God damn it. God fucking damn it. Come on, you slant-eyed whore from China. God fuck it. God fuck it. Come on, you whoremonger. Move, you slant-eyed whore from China. revenge. Come on, bitch. Come on, you black ass bitch. Come on, bitch. Come on, you fucking bitch. Come on, bitch. I'm getting in your business! I'm getting in your business, you slut. You whoremonger from China. God, fuck it. Come on, you snot-eyed whore from China. I just shit in my pants. I just shit in my goddamn drawers. Suck my dick, bitch. Suck my motherfucking dick, bitch. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. God fucking damn it. God fuck it. God fucking damn it. Holy Ghost. Come on, bitch. God fucking damn it. God fuck it. God fucking damn it. Suck my dick, bitch. Stupid! Stupid bitch. Let's dick up some fucking pones. Dickhole. Come on, dickhole. Ah! Cuz you really fucked up there. I'm fixing to stick my dick up your butt and twist! Slut, you street one. Slut. Street whore. I go, one word of advice for you. Resign. Slant-eyed whore from China. Ah!
Chris,
Yeah?
could you tone it down a little?
Okay, sorry. Now, March. Whisper, ngo, 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 ngo. Whisper, ngo, 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 ngo. Whisper, ngo, 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 ngo. Whisper, ngo, 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 ngo. I fucked your hole, slut. Man, I stuck my dick in your butt too. Make a goddamn noise. Yeah.
David Taylor would like you to call him back.
Okay.
He was checking on you.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Good night.
All right.
Gracias.
Yes. Place my
Love
shit.
you.
You too.
Don't forget David.
Yes. Okay. Showing up speed. Showing up speed. I touch your head. There's an all love. Yeah, I fucked up that poem. Does she have a spit effect arm? With a spit effect. Alright, let's switch out the spit effect so I can use it for the video thumbnail. With a spit effect. Nope. With a spit effect. She's a spit effect. She was cute. She's cute. Come on, bitch. Come on, you cunt. damn it. God fucking damn it. Holy ghost. Holy goddamn ghost. Holy ghost. Holy ghost. Holy ghost. idea.
And another news where we react to Ken Ham's staff reacting things.
And so let's get right into this. Blue fan whale hybrids are more common than we thought. Turns out they can breed. And so these are actually called flue whales, F-L-U-E, but it's a combination of the fin whale with the blue whale name, so you get flue whale.
Preston got flu.
Fresh fruit! And they're both different species of baleen whales. And for evolutionists, this is kind of surprising because in their evolutionary timeline, so to speak, these whales separated from each other 8.35 million, very fast, 8.35 million years ago. And so they should be so different by now that they can't mate, yet that's exactly what we're finding out.
Always be careful when someone like Georgia uses the word should in a prescriptive sense when it comes to evolutionary biology. Evolution can and does make predictions about future data, but the idea that there is a strict timeline after which species must be completely reproductively isolated isn't one of them. We are aware of numerous examples in nature where hybridization occurs between species that have been divergent for millions of years. For example, modern genetic studies have revealed instances of gene flow between human ancestors and Neanderthals, despite significant evolutionary divergence. Other examples include American bears and polar bears, big cats like lions and tigers, and different species of oak trees, just to name a few. Evolution does not insist that reproductive isolation is an inevitable outcome of divergence over time. No one is flummoxed, left scratching their head. But we think of the hallmark of being inside of a created kind as being able to interbreed. When we look back at Genesis 1, God created the plants with the seed in them to reproduce after their kind. That same basic language is given for the animals, so we can infer that's the same hallmark for those. And that's what we see here with these baleen whales. They can actually interbreed, so we have that strong, solid evidence that these are part of the same created kind. In 1947, Frank Lewis March coined the term baramin, combining the Hebrew words bara, meaning created, and min, meaning kind. A baramin would represent all of the offspring from a given pair or septet of animals that were on Noah's Ark. This is one of those words that helps bring creationists a facade of credibility among non-critical audiences. But it's not helpful here like Roger is pretending. Younger creationists know that reproductive capability alone isn't enough to produce the baramin charts. They too have to incorporate factors like morphology, genetics, ecological niche, and functional similarities. Because whether you work for Answers in Genesis or the Smithsonian Institution, you know that reproducing is too simplistic a criteria to cover all the messy side cases of life on Earth. Now what's kind of surprising is oftentimes when we see these hybrids, they're not able to produce fertile offspring, but we do see that occasionally. Some of these offspring are fertile. So this is just an example of God's created kinds able to speciate, form different species, but then come back together and have offspring. Surprising only in the same sense of finding a four-leaf clover, or spotting a deer on the road, or falling hail is surprising. Hybrids are often sterile, but sometimes they can be fertile, like beefalo, dolphins, and camas. With prior exceptions well documented, these blue whales are simply not surprising to anyone.
Actually, I do show some concern about the fact that as the blue whales interbreed with these fin whales, that maybe we're losing the variation for the blue whales, and they're being lost into these new breeds. Maybe the blue whales will disappear, and they're seeing that as a problem. But of course, we were talking about earlier, in the evolutionary worldview, if we do lose the variation of the blue whale in favor of this different breed, why would that matter? There should just be selection in process, evolution happening. But they seem pretty concerned about it.
The concern for losing the genetic diversity of blue whales through hybridization with fin whales is valid from a conservation standpoint. Each species plays a unique role in its ecosystem, and the loss of a species can have unforeseen consequences on environmental balance. Conservation efforts often aim to preserve the genetic diversity and integrity of species, which is critical for resilience to changes and challenges in their environments. Yeah, but it's arbitrary within that naturalistic, that evolutionary worldview, Why would it matter? We're just seeing this selection process. They'd say, well, humans have impacted that, but aren't humans just part of that process as well? Aren't we affecting things just like other animals would? We're just highly evolved animals. One animal impacting another. So it's an arbitrary claim to say that this shouldn't be happening.
Preserving biodiversity and ecosystem integrity isn't arbitrary. It's practical, pragmatic necessity. Clean water, air purification, and pollination are essential for human well-being and economic prosperity. It's in humanity's best interest to maintain biodiversity for the sake of long-term sustainability. Conservation biology recognizes that human activities have accelerated changes in the environment, often to the detriment of biodiversity. From an evolutionary perspective, the rapid changes introduced by humans can outpace the ability for species to adapt, leading to declines or extinctions. This is a self-serving attempt to mitigate human harm.
Now, we have a reason to do that because in the Bible, God called us to be stewards over creation. And we should be watching over these animals and caring for them. Now, not to the detriment of humanity. Humans are God's pinnacle of creation, but God's given us animals to care for, and we should steward them.
Inexplicably, Christians like these advocate short-term exploitation of natural resources that may provide immediate benefits, while using the Bible to defend their disregard of negative consequences in the long term, such as habitat destruction, loss of biodiversity, and environmental degradation. Investing in conservation and sustainable practices may require sacrifices in the short term, but ultimately contribute to the resilience and health of ecosystems, benefiting both current and future generations. That's stewardship. George's pitch is just the opposite. Hey, Answers News team. What's it like in a world without ground news?
So you can kind of see the bias, maybe.
She's just to their left has the bias there, and it's all the way through. There's no attempt at neutrality. There's journalistic neutrality. There's really not.
To be fair, ground news doesn't get rid of bias, but in the almost year I've been using regularly, I can now see the bias in my news consumption. We're particularly bad at recognizing our own bias, and seeing it is the first step in understanding it, accounting for it, and eliminating it. You can check this out at groundnews.com/apologia. The link is in the description. You can use ground news to browse your favorite sources and topic, or you can search for a story, like one from our favorite creationist show.
Real-life Jurassic World may exist just on another planet.
You drop it into ground news, and instantly you've got access to every article published on it from around the world. Each source is political bias, if there is one, factuality rating on how subjective or credible their wording is, and even who funds that source. We're going to look at this data for all of our news stories today. You can follow along at groundnews.com/apologia, and if you subscribe to that link, you'll get an incredible 40% off unlimited access for this month only, and you'll also be supporting the mission of this channel. So thank you, link down below. And what better way to highlight bias in reporting than checking in on abortion rights in America?
Alright, so next article, appeals court blocks Biden from forcing emergency room doctors to perform abortions.
So ground news shows us 87 sources reporting on the story. 39% left-leaning, 27% right-leaning, and 34% center. So a pretty good mix. 17% are independent news sources, 57% are high-fact. Again, nothing conclusive jumping out there. Let's check one of my favorite features, the Bias Insight tab. The left emphasizes the Biden administration's guidance, requiring emergency rooms to perform abortions to stabilize patients, while the center highlights the limitation on the federal government's enforcement of this guidance. The left highlights the argument that the guidance interferes with the state's right to restrict abortion, whereas the right presents the viewpoint of abortion opponents challenging the Biden administration's action. The right contains loaded language, stating that the Biden administration is forcing doctors to perform abortions and emphasizing the power shift to the states after the Roe v. Wade rule. To be expected, that's a broad range of takes, and ground news makes it easy to recognize those takes, as well as explore them for yourself, so that you don't get stuck in your own echo chamber.
So shortly after Roe v. Wade was overturned by the Supreme Court, the Biden administration invoked this policy, EMTALA, so I'm going to call it EMTALA, that they said they can use this to essentially force emergency room doctors to perform abortions if the woman goes to the emergency room and says she needs an abortion. First,
we should be clear that Biden didn't come up with EMTALA, and it has nothing to do with Roe v. Wade. It was enacted in 1986 to ensure that anyone coming to an emergency room is stabilized and treated, regardless of their insurance status or ability to pay. The law applies to all hospitals in the United States that accept payments from Medicare, which is the vast majority of U.S. hospitals. Nothing about EMTALA allows the patient to determine for themselves what is a life-saving emergency or not. It mandates that if a patient comes to an emergency room and is determined by a qualified medical professional to have an emergency medical condition, then the hospital is required to provide treatment and stabilize that condition. In the context of pregnancy, this can include situations where an abortion is medically necessary to stabilize the mother's condition. It is not intended to apply to situations where there is no medical basis for considering the condition an emergency. What Biden was attempting to do here was use it to provide legal guidance.
They're placing it right back in the hands of the state too, and so it's to prevent a woman from coming into a medical emergency room and claiming that her pregnancy is a medical emergency and then aborting the child essentially. So they're recognizing life here and the sanctity of life.
Placing it rightly back in the hands of the state is a matter of opinion and obviously an ongoing legal debate. But this Texas pushback isn't a matter of sanctity of life. Such a medical emergency necessarily involves two lives. The mother and the child. Texas seems to want to take case-by-case decisions away from the doctor and force them to always choose the fetus over the mother, which seems ridiculously short-sighted in that the death of the mother will typically also mean death to the fetus. So both lives are lost.
It has absolutely nothing to do with a woman who decides at 6 months pregnancy, I don't want to be pregnant anymore. I'm going to walk into the emergency room and say, I need an abortion, and they're required to do it. Right? So thank goodness the state of Texas stepped in here and said, you can't federally mandate this. This is not what this legislation is about, and our state, right, is not going to require doctors to.
As far as my research tells me, and also from the direct exposure of my ex working in an American hospital, where EMTALA was invoked on a daily basis, there's been no epidemic of people getting elective treatment based on self-diagnosis. If that worked, the long list of people who need hip replacements, or a non-critical bypass, or nose jobs, would simply be flailing around on emergency room floors to get to the front of the line. Most hospitals in the U.S. are for-profit. They don't even run important tests unless it's pre-covered by insurance, let alone random abortions. Are you okay, Texas?
All right, religious nuns, N-O-N-E-S, in America, who they are and what they believe.
Let's check the story on Ground News. 28 total news sources reporting. This one is very split. 48% high factuality and 39% mixed. So we need to keep our eyes open here. Only 21% of the sources are in the center, 33% to the left, and 46% on the right. So this one is hotly split. Let's check the bias insights. The left emphasizes the political engagement and liberal leanings of the nuns, utilizing language that portrays them as distinct from other demographics, particularly noting their association with the Democratic Party. Okay, the center addresses misconceptions about the nuns, specifically emphasizing their positive attitudes towards science and their uneasiness towards religious institutions, without explicitly focusing on their political inclinations. The right highlights the possibility of a decline in the growth of religious unaffiliated Americans and their comparatively lower level of civic participation when compared to individuals who are affiliated with a religion. This side uses terms such as slower and less likely to convey this perspective. Some mixed messages there, but we'll get into it.
So this group has actually been talked about for quite a while, but they weren't really a significant part of who was being surveyed. In other words, it was a pretty low percentage. But now there's about 28% of U.S. adults are religiously unaffiliated, and so they're either atheists, agnostics, or nothing in particular.
In this survey, they have all these certain beliefs. They believe in another higher power. They say maybe religion does some harm, maybe does some good. They reject certain ideas. But the Merriam-Webster Dictionary actually defines religion as this. It says a cause, principle, or system of beliefs held to with ardor and faith. That means anytime someone claims to not be religious, but then makes judgments about religion, has already made a religious statement.
No, Rob. You gave the third possible definition for religious, and that just tells us that the word religion is sometimes used synonymously with passion or enthusiasm or zeal. Like someone would say that I follow my favorite hockey team religiously. They don't mean that hockey is my worldview. You skipped over the primary definition, system of religious beliefs, and the secondary, service and worship of God, or the supernatural. When in the same conversation someone shifts between multiple definitions of a word, we call that conflation, and it's a fallacy. The survey clearly wasn't asking if participants were passionate about something. It was asking about God belief. And even so, Georgia complains that these nuns aren't passionate about their God position.
They're almost just really very apathetic, right? They almost don't want to commit to anything. Well, I don't want to commit to there being a God, but I don't want to commit to there not being a God. I'll just kind of play the middle somehow or whatever, and just be very apathetic in their views of God overall.
So which is it? Are they apathetic or are they passionate? I don't see how it can be both.
You know, when I was talking about them being apathetic, they're less likely to vote, they're less likely to do volunteer work, they're less likely to be engaged in what we would call civil matters and things. They're just not. It's like they're just not engaged in life, basically.
According to the research article, this trend applied only to the nothing in particular group, and not the self-labeled atheists or agnostics. Quote, atheists and agnostics turned out to vote in 2022 at rates rivaling those seen among religiously affiliated adults. The other key factor in this civic-mindedness assessment is if the person is satisfied with local community. I don't care what in-group out-group dynamic you select. The members of the majority in the community are going to be more satisfied with the community than the members of the minority. That's just the way group dynamics work. Check this again when Christians are in the minority. On the religious side, simply adopting the label of believer also didn't predict civic involvement. It's whether they attend church. And since volunteering at church counts as volunteering, of course the rate of volunteering is going to be higher there. As the research article says, the link between religious disaffiliation and civic engagement is complicated.
Again, it's the idea. If you teach children that they're nothing more than highly evolved palm scum, basically, then there's essentially no meaning and purpose in life. This is the outcome of it.
It is too bad that nuns report feeling lonely more than religiously affiliated do. But again, the best thing religion provides is built-in community. A non-religious person has to work harder to find a tribe.
We have to be intentional about equipping the next generation. We can't just hope they'll catch it by going to church on Sunday morning or through even some sort of curriculum that we might be using with them.
I'm surprised to hear Georgia discourage curriculum sales.
Which actually just reminds us we have a book series called Already Got.
For a minute there, I thought maybe they weren't going to try and sell us something. But all is right with the world.
Alright, scientists created a monkey with two different sets of DNA.
Okay, so someone isn't watching the current Planet of the Apes movie series and wants to lead us here.
Damn you! Damn you!
I kid. But before we get to AIG's take, let's check ground news on this. 56 news sources reporting, 83% of those are high factuality, so we're probably on solid ground on the basics here. 72% of the sources are centric, with only 9 left-leaning and 4 right-wing reports to draw on. Despite mainly just fact reporting, we can check the bias insights tab and see. The right emphasizes the fact theories and wants to lead us here.
Damn you! Damn you!
Isn't watching the current Planet
she can run
the Apes movie series and wants to lead us here. So someone isn't watching the current Planet of the Apes movie series and wants to lead us. So someone isn't watching the current Planet of the Apes movie series and wants to lead us here.
Damn you!
Alright, fuck his hole!
I kid. But before we get to AIG's take, let's check ground news on this. 56 news sources reporting, 83% of those are high factuality, so we're probably on solid ground on the basics here. 72% of the sources are centric, with only 9 left-leaning and 4 right-wing reports to draw on. Despite mainly just the facts reporting, we can check the bias insights tab and see. The right emphasizes that results are still preliminary and considers creating human disease treatments using chimeras as a far-off goal, while the center presents it as a proximate objective. Pretty dang. What does the IG think?
So this is kind of a cool experiment. Basically, these are what we call chimeric monkeys. Okay, so chimeric just means that they have basically DNA from two different individuals. So they took monkey embryos and injected them with cells from a different monkey embryo. Okay, and it's the same species, but it's just a different.
Right here.
It's just a different monkey, basically. So different genetic makeup.
This may sound science fiction-y, but the process itself is a breakthrough.
But it's just a different. It's just a different monkey, basically. So different genetic makeup.
This may sound science fiction-y, but the process itself is a breakthrough. The creation of chimeric mice has been a fundamental technique in genetics and developmental biology since the 1960s. One of the landmark experiments in this area was the demonstration of chimeric mice by Beatrice Mintz and Rudolf Janisch in 1975, which laid the groundwork for genetic engineering in mammals. Experiments involving chimeric birds, such as introducing quail cells into chicken embryos, were conducted as early as the 1960s and 1970s. These experiments were pivotal in studying developmental processes and contributed to the understanding of cell differentiation and organ development. The concept of genetically modifying T cells for cancer therapy started in the 1980s and 1990s, but the first successful clinical trials of CAR T cell therapy occurred in the early 2010s and became FDA approved for certain types of leukemia in 2017.
They're showing that in the picture there. So the cells that came from the other monkey have what's called GFP or green fluorescent protein. It's actually a jellyfish protein, and it glows. Okay, so you can see on how their fingertips are kind of this eerie green color. That's because that came from the other monkey. And
it's an alien.
Yeah, kind of cool.
Who wouldn't want a glowing pet monkey? Might not do well in the wild. Geneticist Georgia didn't explain this well, so I had to go look it up. The use of green fluorescent protein, GFP, originally found in jellyfish, is apparently a common practice in molecular and cellular biology. It allows researchers to visualize and track the expression and localization of specific genes and proteins within living organisms. In the context of chimeric research, marking cells with GFP enables scientists to distinguish between the host cells and the introduced cells, facilitating the study of how these cells integrate and function within the organism.
And ethically, there doesn't seem to be a problem. Really, primarily working with monkeys to monkeys, mice to mice, as we've done in the past. But there could be some squabbles there, but overall, it doesn't seem to be a huge problem. But there have been in the past where someone tried to mix human DNA with monkey DNA or chimp DNA or something along those lines.
This man has worked for his whole life on cross-species genetics. He lost one arm, has been trying to grow it back, but there was something imbalanced about the equation, and he has turned into a full lizard. He's using lizard DNA. He's dangerous.
Based on the idea that humans and apes are related anyway in evolutionary thinking, so they didn't think it was a problem.
Of course, evolutionarily speaking, humans and ferns are related, depending on how far back you're willing to go.
But we know biblically that's a really big problem. Right?
I'm unaware of any Bible passages that speak to lab-created chimeras. The book obviously frowns on trying to create human-animal hybrids the old-fashioned way. Still, this doesn't seem like a story that presses evolution or is part of AIT's usual narrative. Why are they talking about this?
And here's what's really ironic. Towards the end of the article, we have to talk about this. So they're talking about the 174 chimeric monkey embryos that were transferred to surrogate mothers.
Oh, you think this is an abortion story. Gotcha.
And they talk about, that they had to euthanize, and they say, future efforts should focus on improving embryo viability to avoid the high abortion rate and associated distress and waste. What?
So when someone advocates to reduce abortion numbers, this is upsetting to you?
Irony.
Don't worry more about
What?
So when someone advocates to reduce abortion numbers, this is upsetting to you?
Irony.
Don't worry more about
monkey abortion rates, but not the over 70 million human babies that were aborted in 2022.
Whataboutism is an argumentative tactic where a person deflects a point being made by redirecting attention to another issue instead. This is whataboutism. Unless you know something I don't, the Chimera monkey scientists aren't in charge of abortion laws and have actually said nothing about their position on the matter. For all Jennifer knows, they're on the same page as you, and these are not analogous concerns. The monkey embryos are being created specifically for the purpose of experimentation. A much closer analogy are all the human embryos being created specifically for in vitro fertilization procedures. Why aren't pro-life activists angry about those embryos being destroyed? Well, it turns out Alabama suddenly does care about them.
In a first-of-its-kind decision, the Alabama Supreme Court has ruled that frozen embryos are children and that a person can be held liable for destroying them. The case involves couples whose embryos were destroyed when a patient removed them from the freezer and accidentally dropped them. The court held that the patient could be held liable in a wrongful death lawsuit.
But that's another topic for another day.
This one, a Russian geneticist was speaking at a
now fuck up and bring
conference
that whore right here.
and he was essentially affirming what the Bible teaches in Genesis chapter 5 when it talks about how Adam lived 930 years, then Seth lived 912, and most of the patriarchs pre-flood that we have the record of living over 900 years. And so he was affirming that, and then he was fired as a result.
That sounds like a story that maybe didn't happen. But checking in the ground news, we see that 31 sources have reported on it. 73% of those are considered to be high factuality sources. So, Christians love persecution stories. So I'd expect a story like this to be right-leaning, but it's only 13% right coverage. Surprisingly, it's 47% left-leaning. Why is that? Alexander Kudryavtsev, head of a genetics institute in Russia, was removed from his position after claiming that ancient humans lived for centuries, and modern humans have shorter lifespans due to ancestral sins. The Russian Orthodox Church criticized Kudryavtsev's dismissal, accusing it of religious discrimination and violating the ethics of the scientific community. Kudryavtsev argued that genetic diseases causing short lifespans were caused by original, ancestral, and personal sins, and suggested that children could be responsible for their father's sin up to the 7th generation. So what's the bias? All sides emphasize criticism from the Russian Orthodox Church, center and right, discuss the historical suppression of genetics in the Soviet Union. I can only assume that Genesis is going to champion this poor, persecuted, young Earth scientist.
The way the article sets it up, it seems like kind of a slam-dunk case of religious discrimination, but maybe that's not the case.
Why attack Russia? Aren't they offensive?
Because maybe we want to take
either way, he's going to take the work. I'm going to put this asshole in checkmate.
It was obviously
Or if he
in Russia.
chooses to take the work,
We don't.
I'm still going to
Like it's Russian.
I'm going to dick up his work. He's going to dick up mine. And then I'm going to put that.
Wait, Answers Genesis absolutely believes that Adam lived over 900 years.
And of course, the ages of these men, especially pre-flood, they all hover around 900 years long.
Why is Avery cautioning nuance? I'm surprised that Kudryavtsev isn't already on staff with the NG.
Yeah, it's laudable that we have here a scientist who's vocally drawing on a biblical worldview. A couple of things, though, like it's best practice, which I didn't necessarily see going on in his comments, to clarify what's observational science, what's historical science. So from a biblical worldview, historically, God created the world, humans progressed the world, that's why we have things like mutations going on. That gives us some workable predictions that we can then use for more observational science, like what some of our researchers here do.
Researchers
But he's kind of adding some things into the Bible that aren't necessarily there, at least from what I could see.
There's a sign at the Ark Encounter admitting that they're adding to the Bible.
Now, don't miss this sign here, an artistic license. This is really important because the Bible gives us some details about the Ark and the people involved, but there's a lot it doesn't say, and so we use artistic license throughout the Ark Encounter.
Shouldn't be a problem.
It could give the wrong idea that unhealthy kids could be like direct punishment for sin, or that your sin influences your genes, which of course the Bible doesn't necessarily say. So just some words of caution there, but again, laudable to see scientists drawing on scripture.
Yeah, he seemed to be conflating something that might be compatible, but doesn't mean that they're the cause and effect relationship between them.
Does Tim understand correlation and causation now?
And so, for him being fired, what was he doing? It seems as if he's presenting at a scientific conference and yet didn't really provide the scientific evidence for what he was saying. We were talking before, it'd be like our astronomer Danny Faulkner, if he was invited to present on the scientific age of the Earth at a conference, and he went there and just said, well, God says that the Bible says that God made everything, the sun, moon, and stars on day 4. And he kind of left it at that and never really gave the scientific argument for it. Well, he's not really doing what he's invited to do, and that's kind of, at least the way the article is
a lot of context, so it's like, it's hard to know for sure what exactly is going on.
You're being handed real life, God's Not Dead 5, and for the first time in a decade, you're instead talking about context?
Yeah, we do see scientists who are being discriminated against for their biblical worldviews, but just making sure it's for the right reason and that you're giving a solidly scientific case based on scripture and not necessarily putting things into the Bible that aren't there.
Saying Adam lived 900 years, that's a fact. Saying sin causes genetic defects, that's a bridge too far.
Right, now, you can look at other, I mean, if you're curious about this, and did people really live that long? Well, yes, they did. The Bible tells us they did. And so you have the eyewitness testimony of God himself who inspired this telling us that we do have a similar document, not the same thing, but you have one of the most ancient documents called the Sumerian Kings List, where at that time they have 10 generations before this great flood, and in those 10 generations before were reigning for like 20,000 years, so really, really long lifespans, and then as soon as the flood hits, they immediately drop to like 1,500 years, and so it kind of parallels the biblical, even though the numbers aren't the same.
They've been exaggerated over time.
And even the 7th one was taken to heaven, just like in...
Oh, interesting. It is interesting.
So there's a lot of similarities there, and it seems as if the Sumerians knew that history and kind of marked it, wrote it down, but also embellished it. Seems like.
Okay. So you should be able to understand, Tim, at least in principle, that what it seems like the Old Testament authors are doing is being familiar with various stories popular in the region, and then writing them down with exaggerations. If you say the Sumerians were doing that, why can't the Israelites have been doing that?
I'm not sure if what he did should lead to him being fired for doing that, but it would be nice to have more context.
All right, Anthony Genesis wants more context before they defend a persecuted young Earth creationist. Maybe we can cancel the show now, because I think we've heard everything. I mean, this is great. It's exactly what I advocate all the time. Check the details. Check the content. I'm just pleasantly surprised.
And then I want to just mention very quickly as we wrap up here for today, Day of Latino. It's a special event we have with a Spanish-speaking community. It's an awesome event throughout the museum and the Ark Encounter.
Well, it's not an event. But I've also rolled out something for the Spanish-speaking community. A new channel, Apología en Español. Bienvenido a Apología, donde un ex-cristiano examina las afirmaciones de los cristianos.
Como este es solo el tercer podcast y cuando tenemos un oyente es mi madre, creo que está bien que mi madre sepa que sí, esta transición es perfecta hacia. If you have connections to that community, invite them, let them know. It's going to be an awesome time.
It is a lot of fun.
So much fun.
Thank you so much to my patrons and all my subscribers for all your support that helps make this channel possible. For more Hamlet news, tap on the thumbnail on the screen now, and I'll see you over there. Until next time, later.
Come on, slut. Spit, 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 spit.
There you go, people.
How are you
CJ,
doing?
how y'all doing? Having a good day?
Doing all right. Great day. You're talking to Shannon Q and Paula Gia. Paul's going to probably be doing more of the talking than me because I'm fascinated to listen. So, what's your best evidence for Christianity?
Okay, here. I want you to go online real quick. I want you to look up a verse. It's in Genesis 6. It's in Genesis 6:4. I can just say it out loud, honestly.
Yeah, go with me while I'm looking it up.
And I'll go after that. When the sons of God came into the daughters of men and bore children to them. Basically what it's saying is that the angels have sex with women, and the women gave birth to giants. And then, now, I'm going to ask you the simple question. Do giants exist?
So,
hello?
You're talking, yeah, I love this passage, the Nephilim passage. I think it's great. Do giants exist? Well, if you're talking about taller than average Homo sapiens, absolutely.
I'm talking about little 30-foot giants, 100-foot giants.
If you're talking about something in the hominid species, like something that we would recognize as humanoid, then no, I don't believe that anything 30-foot tall within our family has existed.
Has she got Jules Scott's arms?
Wrong, because there's literal video evidence of it. The bodies are all over the earth. And if anyone wants to see them, you can just watch a video. It's called Noah's Titan Before the Flood. So I'm going to say it again. Noah's Titan Before the Flood. You can YouTube it.
CJ, that's not evidence, though. You have to... CJ, I'm sorry, I know that a little bit of a lag in
the bodies are all over. You're in picture. And anyone can literally go carry and travel to the area.
CJ, what?
I know there's another one in Africa.
CJ, can you answer me a few questions? I have a few questions about this. So, I mean, obviously, we're all aware of videos. You probably think that I put out videos that have false information, if you've seen any of my videos, or you probably have seen videos that didn't work for you, or you've probably seen Photoshop pictures of Bat Boy or whomever, right? So videos alone serve as some level of evidence, but I guess I'm wondering, what level of confirmation did you go to personally before deciding that the video was showing accurate information?
There was a heart found inside one of the giants that died in the flood, and there's blood being found inside of them. I think he's there right now.
Okay. But
I think around 2015, 2016 is when they started finding blood inside of these things.
CJ, what did you personally do to verify? So you're talking about one source at this point. What did you personally do to confirm what this source was describing to you?
Oh, what did I do? What did you personally do, CJ? You asked questions. There's a geologist.
Okay, so
look at name there you go. Montauk University. He's an actual geologist. He actually went to go check these things out himself.
And you spoke to Mark?
He had several videos on this, and it was very interesting to look at, because at first I was questioning it, and then the more I looked into it, the more I realized, okay, this is becoming real. This is true.
I'm going to stop both Polly and CJ for a second. Please, 1 second. Because even if I accept everything that you just said, like even if I say, okay, there were giants, right? I don't think there were. I think that you maybe have a little bit of a lower bar to accepting evidence as you perceive it than maybe is recommended. But even if I accepted that, that's not evidence that the Bible is true, that Christianity is true. That would simply be evidence that they're
evidence that religion is true, because the Bible isn't the only one talking about giants. We have the Sumerians, we have the Greeks, we have the Norse. If I'm correct, even the Quran speaks about giants in some way, shape, or
form. So that would just be evidence that people may
the Sanskrit also speaks about giants. This is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that just the Bible isn't true. I'm saying that ancient religion is telling a true story. And this is all one event. This is all one event. Written from different points of view.
I think you misclicked.
And if anyone wants to see the body, I told you, just go online, Noah's Titan Before the Flood. You can see it for yourself. Now, for the Red Sea crossing of Moses that the guy was talking about. He said Moses was fake. And I'm laughing like that. I'm laughing at it. So anyone can go to the Red Sea and spend a few $1,000s, go underwater, and you'll find the chariots.
So
the chariots are underwater. They're right there. Wrong guy found it. So it really happened. God literally opened up the sea. Red Sea, and bam.
God damn it.
He freaking drowned all the Pharaoh and the rest of them. So it's like, okay,
CJ,
this really happened. Not just that, there's a pillar in commemoration from King Solomon. They were a pillar in commemoration from...
Right. So CJ, I'm aware of all of those claims.
Sorry, okay, CJ, I muted you for just a second. The reason that I muted you is because there's a lot to unpack there, and we need to give Paul an opportunity to talk. So I'm going to unmute you in a moment. But just let Paul talk and address you with the questions, okay? Because there's a lot to unpack there. Okay, you're going to be unmuted in a moment. Paul, go ahead.
So I guess I would just very briefly start with the fact that, yes, obviously, even if there were giants, as Shannon said, that doesn't necessarily speak to the events of any ancient religion that you're speaking of. That would just speak to an affirmation that species did exist. As for the things you're talking about, the Red Sea, the Dead Sea, the Red Sea, the crossing, those I'm hoping that you have looked at. And hope everyone, when they see a claim that they like to affirm, have looked at what the counters to this are, because the chariot wheels that have been found, which were not necessarily chariot wheels, they were wooden, they were of the wrong era, and they looked like they were planted hundreds of years, like way after the events of the Bible. They just look like wheels that are down there. I guess my question, CJ, would return to, were you skeptical about these claims? Did you in any way, other than watching more videos from the same people,
Donkey Kong,
that these things were true? And did you in any way, again, look at the opposite side? Did you look at what the other people who say that this is ridiculous? Many Christians have come out and said that this particular...
I Donkey Kong your ass. I Donkey Kong the whore.
That's not quite right. Also
and your
bitch
shit. I didn't say bishop, I said bitch shit.
He claims to have found all kinds of things and made money off the tourism of this. But other Christians that buy into the fact they're real.
I answer the question. As for the Red Sea crossing, I do believe it. I do believe they'll go to charity. That's the counter argument. At this point, it's kind of getting old. You know, people want to say that some a different time, some this for that. Okay. You can't prove it, and I can't prove it. But what we can prove is that there's chariots under there. Okay,
no, but they can look at the material that it's made of.
Now, actually, the Ark, I don't believe they found the Ark because they have the wrong measurement of the Ark. You know that Ken Hogan Ark thing that they have?
Yeah,
Ken Ham.
Ken Ham, or you mean?
He's acutely aware of the Ken Ham Ark, CJ. He's very aware, very aware of the Ken Ham Ark.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that Ark, you know how they say it's like 400 something feet long or something like that, or 300, something like that? That is the wrong size of the Ark. The Ark was way bigger.
Well, it depends on your definition of cubit, because of course, cubit was, as you know, from your elbow to your hand, right? So
yeah,
it's a non-standard measurement.
Not like the two measurements we have right now is 18 to 21 inches. Okay, that's our cubit. But the cubit of the past was probably 25 to 30 inches, maybe even more than that. So we're talking about the Ark being hold on, let me finish. We're talking about the Ark being 750 to 900 feet long. So this Ark that they have over there, it's nice, and you know, it's a nice thing to do, but it's inaccurate. It's completely inaccurate. The Ark was just huge.
Okay. So, I guess your evidence for is the thing that brought you to Christianity, archaeological evidence like this? Is that what brought you, or why do you personally believe?
Oh, no. Me? Why do I believe? Okay, I was starting to believe in God, and then, look, you're not going to believe me. I'm sorry, but you're just not.
Okay, so it was a personal experience of sort?
Well, yeah, it's a personal experience, but it wasn't like I saw a vision and I saw God and this. No, it was the exact opposite. I was attacked by something invisible. I was literally attacked. It was slamming my head against the wall and costing me pretty much chopping and slamming my hand and head into the wall. I was attacked by something invisible. And the only thing that helped me was when I screamed out for God. I screamed out for Christ. That was only Christ helped me. Because I didn't know what was attacking me. It was just something within my life. You see those movies where something invisible attacks someone?
God damn it.
Yeah.
There's really like an invisible man right now? Okay.
So that's disconcerting to me because that sounds like you maybe had a psychological event. Like, did you seek help after that took place?
No, I just prayed in the name.
God fucking
I just prayed in the name of Christ, and it stopped. And then from there, that's when I pretty much gave my life to Christ. That
sounds like you had an acute psychological event, though.
The angel came into my room and everything went well, and no, it was a terrible experience. Okay?
I understand that, and I respect that. If something like that happens again, I hope it doesn't ever happen again to you. It would be my preference that you seek medical assistance, perhaps get an MRI and make sure that you haven't had, some sort of traumatic neurological event.
That you should fucking done to begin with, bitch.
To me.
I fucked his.
So, I
ho!
hope you're okay.
You stupid bitch.
I very much hope you're okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
It would be scary.
I'm fine now, but...
Okay, I'm glad you're fine. I'm glad you're fine. That's important.
But I'm also... How do I say this? What solidified me completely, 100%? What solidified me completely, 100% on that? One, besides that event, Glider, once I saw that rocket hit the dome...
Oh, dear Lord, no.
Once I saw the rocket hit the dome...
No, CJ,
like,
you're not kidding. You're kidding. CJ, is this a joke? Are you kidding, CJ?
No, I'm not.
CJ.
No, I'm not
CJ?
at all whatsoever.
No. I don't...
There's special rockets that have hit the dome. It's on video. It's not just one.
CJ, you really need to stop just believing things that you see on videos. CJ, the world is not flat.
Okay, here, how about this? How about, let's do a little test, okay? I'll do a little test for you, okay, Shannon?
I can't even believe it's happening.
No. Dude, you guys seem to think you're so smart, but I'm gonna test you on something.
I don't think I'm particularly clever at all, actually, CJ, but that's a lot to take in. Since you've come on the line, you've said that there's been giants, and that an invisible specter attacked you, and that the wheels that they've found can't be dated, which they very clearly can based on the materials. Like, we have lots of dating methods based on the materials that are used that we can utilize to date. And now that they potentially found the Ark, and you finished it off in grand style with a rocket hit the firmament of the dome, and that the Earth is flat, and that's CJ. Like, that's more than the trifecta. Like, that is a lot.
Okay, here.
I want you to evidence being brought in dramatically.
That happens on this head. I want you to explain that. I've seen this in real life. Where I lived in New York, it happened in real life. Okay?
Okay.
Because I lived in the area. Okay? You can go on YouTube and look it up. I was there during that moment. So this isn't like some fake video of someone editing. I was there.
Okay.
There was 2 suns in the sky. There were literally 2 suns in the sky. Now, I want you to explain it on your model of the Earth, your ball. Why is there 2 suns on your ball? Because I can explain it on my model.
Yay. There weren't 2 suns in the sky.
I know there weren't 2 suns, but it's on video. I saw it in real life, so did everyone else in New York.
This guy's a dumbass.
So why did everyone else in New York see 2 suns?
Everyone in New York saw 2 suns in the sky? CJ, I don't think that happened. I feel like that's something that would...
I have good friends who live in New York, and
So, do you know why there was 2 suns in the sky? Just say yes or no.
Because there weren't.
What year was this?
There were not 2 suns in the...
I know that there weren't, but explain why it happened. Why it looked like there was 2 suns.
TJ, we're not accepting your claim that it did happen. So it's not like we want to posit naturalistic explanations until we are convinced that something
Guess what? You're going against me and all of New York. We're talking about all of New York.
What year was this, TJ?
So,
what year was this?
I have friends in New Jersey who thought it too. So, you're going
CJ, what year was this?
What year was this? When did this take place, CJ? Let's verify the claim. This is a good exercise, actually. We'll walk through verifying the claim. Like, what year, what day did this take place that people saw? Because it sounds like it could potentially be a bit of illusion.
I was a teen at the time, so probably like early 2000, somewhere around that time.
I was very frequently in New York in the early 2000s, and I have a lot of friends who lived there, and while I was there several times a year. No one ever mentioned to me there being 2 suns in the sky, so your claim that everyone in New York saw it
seems suspicious. Do you care to...
Okay, I'm making a claim that pretty much the majority, probably, because everyone's going to look up eventually, someone's going to look up and be like, hey, why are there two thumbs in the... It looks weird. So people are going to question all these things. And, people came up with all these different things. But I'm going to explain why there was two suns during that time. I'm going to explain why there was two suns during that time. Well, I don't think on your model, here's the ball.
No, CJ, I don't care actually with your explanation.
I can't believe this is happening.
So also,
let me explain.
No,
on your model, yours is the ball spinning through space. Okay, yours is the ball spinning through space. There's no way you can have two suns. Sorry, there's no way you can have two suns on your model. See, on my model...
CJ, I'm gonna mute you again. CJ. I'm sorry, I have to mute you again. Because it's becoming incredibly overwhelming. You're throwing a lot of information out. When I unmute you, we're gonna kind of finish off because there's other people waiting on the line. But I just Googled it very quickly just to let you know, and it didn't show. If everybody in New York saw it, you would think that it would show up in a Google search. The only thing that I found is that recently there was a high school student that saw this happened in 2020 that saw something through their telescope and helped to discover a planet that had two suns way off in the distance, and they're verifying it through NASA right now. That's the only thing that I found. But yeah, I'm gonna unmute you. Paul, do you have anything to say before I unmute CJ?
I guess all I want to say. So
let's take up that fucking
the
poll.
point of today's show was for people to be able to convince myself and Shannon in the audience that Christianity is true. And to be bringing forth the claim, you have to... I don't really care about the explanation until I believe that the claim is true. And so far, the things that have been listed off have been rather unconvincing and pointing to a YouTube video. In general, I would hope that people... And this is the problem. I believed so many things on authority when I was a believer. I just, there's an authority, and I just accepted it. It was taking even one step to verify the information myself made it all unravel, and that I'm disappointed with CJ that he basically said, I'm tired of these things being debunked. That's so tiresome. Well, that's not tiresome. That's how we come to truth, is by challenging these things. So the fact that CJ, I'm sorry, but you keep telling me that you accept these things, and when I ask what you did to verify them, you said I don't want, basically, if I heard you correctly, you don't want to bother verifying these things. So that is not going to be great evidence for someone like myself or someone like Shannon. And so I would, I guess I'm at this point, CJ, thank you for calling. I really hope that you would do something to verify these claims. And I am going to talk to my dozens of friends in New York tonight who put out a notice to see if anyone is aware of these two suns. But given that I spent a lot of time in New York at that time of the calendar, I'm skeptical.
And CJ, I'm sorry I muted you a couple times. It's just that you tend to go on. I can tell that you're very enthusiastic about these conversations.
Yeah, it's very interesting. So much. I literally have so much.
I very much appreciate calling. Well, call back again sometime because you're
one
pop to one because Okay.
Yeah. I want everyone to watch it. Everyone in the chat, everyone who's listening, go to Noah's Titan before the flood. Watch the video. The bodies are everywhere. He flooded the earth for a reason. It wasn't just because we were being bad. There was something going on. And guess what?
Okay.
He protected us. That's why he flooded the earth. Not because he's an asshole.
Alright, well thank you, CJ. I'm gonna let you go.
The church in America is going to suffer so terribly. And we laugh now.
Yes, you seem like someone who enjoys a good laugh.
Bueller. But they will come after us. They will come after our children. They will close the net around us while we are playing soccer mom and soccer dad.
Like most Americans, I'm not super familiar with the rules of soccer. But if the parents are in the nets, I think someone's doing something wrong. At very least, we've got a mixed metaphor.
All we need to do is look back and learn why early Christians were persecuted to learn why
we will be persecuted too. To lust is a sin, but stroking a lurid persecution fantasy makes Jesus smile. Persecution fantasy makes Jesus smile. Where a former Christian takes a look at the claims of Christians. Today, we're once again venturing into Wretched Radio Studios to hear Todd Friel's latest screed about the American Christian's favorite pastime, imagining that the majority demographic is somehow being persecuted by the minority demographic.
Think of America like a football stadium. On the field, Christians in the stands, unbelievers. Approximately 240 years, people in the stands have been cheering for the Christians on the field. For the last decade, the crowd has tolerated those of us on the field.
Okay, so let's be clear on Todd's timeline and scenario here. From 1776 to 2012, Christians in America have been playing a game, and non-Christians have been in the stands. Watch. Is the game an analogy for running the country, where being a non-Christian disqualified you from participation, and being forced to live with the whims and actions of the Christians? Maybe. The 1992 book, Churching of America, shows the steady growth of church membership from 17% in 1776, peaking at 62% in the 1980s. And of course, the percent who call themselves Christian is higher than church attendance. According to Gallup, in 1948, 91% of Americans self-identified as Christian, sliding down to 84% in 1999 and 78% in 2009. Roughly the end of Todd's golden period. That means at any given time in the 20th
I know I'm not going to win out
there were
King
more
Sullivan the
players
fuck
on the field than people in the stands. By a lot. Can 225 million players on the field really have a good read on the attitudes of the 25 million far off in the stands?
No, they're saying boo-words, boo-words. But now we're entering a new era where the crowd isn't cheering or even tolerating Christians. They are jeering us.
Or perhaps this isn't a change at all. Perhaps it's simply that now that the number of self-professing Christians has fallen to 65% in America, there are finally enough people in the stands to actually hear what the crowd has been saying all along. Or perhaps have been thinking all along, but have felt too intimidated to say out loud. The title of Todd's video is 12 Reasons Why You Will Be Persecuted. Does simple jeering fall into the realm of persecution? If so, it's actually atheists who are the most persecuted group in America. But that doesn't serve your narrative at all.
When it comes to big time, major league, you have to stand in awe. In awe of the all-time champion of false promises and exaggerated claims, religion.
While I love me some George Carlin, I'm confused about your timeline, Todd. This clip is from the 1999 comedy special, You Are All Diseased. But that was more than 20 years ago. That would have been well within the tolerance phase Todd was talking about. Is your best evidence of a recent attitude change a clip from last century?
This is why church history is so important. Our Christian ancestors have already lived through absolutely everything we experience in the 21st century.
I agree that every hardship the Christians face today has a parallel in the experiences of prior Christians. In fact, I'd go so far as to say that modern American Christians should be embarrassed at comparing their laughably insignificant discomforts with actual persecution in their own tradition. This is like a toddler thinking his paper cut makes him a war amputee.
And all we need to do is look back and learn why early Christians were persecuted to learn why we will be persecuted too.
And it doesn't follow that because some early Christians were persecuted, and I'd encourage people to read The Myth of Persecution by Candida Moss to temper their ideas of how that really went down, that modern Christians will necessarily face the same. Todd admits that for 240 years, Christians in America had a pretty easy ride, and all those generations would have been looking back at the exact same accounts without personal relevance. To borrow a principle from finance, past performance is no guarantee of future results. It would have been great if Todd could give us some hard data about the existence of this persecution that began a decade ago and exactly how it manifests.
Then we can see how they responded and how we should respond to persecution.
Okay, well, from Todd's perspective, this idea makes some sense. Take inspiration from those who suffered much for his strategy for coping with very minor suffering.
Reason number one, abortion. Our ancestors didn't like it. We don't either, and the world isn't happy about that.
Oh, so when you said you wanted to look at why Christians were persecuted, you actually meant to list the topics where Christians typically disagree with non-Christians. Not exactly insightful, but fair enough. Did anyone already happen to know that there's a divide in America over thoughts on abortion?
I'm glad you're here to tell us these things.
When it was raped, she gave birth and she decided to kill her 3-year-old child.
Okay.
Raped, she gave birth.
Divided America over thoughts on abortion?
I'm glad you're here to tell us these things.
When it was raped, she gave birth and she decided to kill her 3-year-old child.
Okay. This clip is from a 2018 anti-abortion protest in Toronto. And this frustrated young man decided to kick a woman's cell phone. Obviously, this is unacceptable behavior, but persecution involves repeated, targeted, persistent treatment. I'm unable to find evidence of an epidemic of Christian phones being kicked. If single instances of camera kicking are enough to signal persecution, that means people are being persecuted by tennis players, basketball players, and even horses.
Now, if you look at this video, you'll see a woman storming back to her car here where she attacked pro-life
by tennis players to signal persecution. That means people are being persecuted by tennis players, basketball players, and even horses.
Now, if you look at this video, you'll see a woman storming back to her car here where she attacked pro-life protesters and even stole one of the protesters' hats.
She even stole one of the protesters' hats.
He struck again. He just stole the fire chief's hat.
The long list of anti-abortion violence in the U.S. includes arson, bombing, property crime, kidnapping, attempted murder, and actual murder. The abortion advocate ledger isn't exactly one to be proud of either. But Todd's big example is a woman who stole a protester's hat. A stolen hat is persecution? I can almost hear the rolling of the eyes of early church members now.
Reason number two, exposure and infanticide, particularly baby girls or handicapped children left out to die. Our ancestors did not believe or endorse infanticide, and we don't either.
I don't mean to add to the non-Christians who want to call out the God of the Bible for commanding infanticide in books like Psalms and 1 Samuel, plus that whole worldwide flood. But what I will say is that when pressed, most Christians would have to agree in principle that God might have sufficient moral reasons for causing or allowing infant deaths.
The infant would be delivered. The infant would be kept comfortable. The infant would be resuscitated if that's what the mother and the family desired. And then a discussion would ensue between the physicians and the mother.
Here Todd plays an often truncated clip of former Governor of Virginia, Ralph Northam, answering a question about late-term abortions. With just a sentence played by Todd, one might reasonably infer that Northam was advocating for postpartum abortion on demand. But in the sentence prior, he specified a very narrow circumstance.
There are, when we talk about third trimester abortions, these are done with the consent of obviously the mother, with the consent of the physicians, more than one physician, by the way. And it's done in cases where there may be severe deformities, there may be a fetus that's non-viable. So in this particular example, if a mother is in labor, I can tell you exactly what would happen.
Northam was talking specifically about a non-viable fetus. meaning it was going to die with or without action, or cases of severe deformities. This clarification may or may not make things better in your opinion, but it's worth being clear and on the record. Perhaps this might fall under one of those sufficient moral reasons that we were giving God a pass for. For me, access to abortion is entirely a bodily autonomy issue. So this particular non-Christian won't ever be advocating for the infanticide of healthy, viable babies already living without aid of their mothers. I can't speak for everyone, but I won't be persecuting you over this one.
Reason number 3. Our early ancestors did not participate in the games in the Colosseum. Way too violent. They had a higher view of image bearers, and they wouldn't attend the dramas, which tended to be rather bawdy. Our ancestors didn't like violence. We don't either.
Once again, Todd wants to demonstrate an attitude shift after 2012 by playing a clip of Todd wants to demonstrate
ancestors didn't like violence, which tended to be higher view of image bearers, and they wouldn't attend the dramas, which tended to be rather bawdy. Our ancestors didn't like violence. We don't either.
Once again, Todd wants to demonstrate an attitude shift.
Violence, which tended to be rather bawdy. Our ancestors didn't like violence. We don't either.
Once again,
our ancestors didn't like violence. We don't either.
Once again, Todd wants to demonstrate an attitude shift after 2012 by playing a clip of Rambo 2, released in 1985. The literal height of Christian church attendance in the U.S. Isn't he supposed to be demonstrating that 2012 was the start of a wave of persecution? The most violent movie from 2012 was probably Django Unchained, which depicted the treatment of slaves in America by self-professed Christian landowners. But that chapter of violence by Christians is hardly the only one. The God of War and Genocide in the Old Testament, Crusades and Inquisitions in the Middle East and Europe, and here in America, violence against and faith-motivated oppression of women, ethnic minorities, the queer community, and a horrifying history of organized violation and murder of children. There are flavors of Christianity that turn the other cheek, but that is most certainly not what we see from American evangelicals and the Christian nationalists who cling to their guns more tightly than they do their Bibles.
Reason number 4. Our early ancestors weren't fans of easy divorce, and we Christians today aren't either, and the world...
The biggest shake-up in divorce law for more than half a century has come into effect today. No-fault divorces have been introduced, which means couples wishing to split up no longer have to say which one of them is to blame.
Well, there you go, Todd. This is actually a great example of one of the...
Hi everyone.
Hi, Lee Strobel.
I am so excited for you to see our new documentary, The Case for Heaven, based on my book by that title. Both the book and the film take you on my 18-month investigation into the evidence for the afterlife, for heaven and for hell.
A movie about evidence for afterlife? Heaven and hell? Excellent. Am I going to walk away convinced?
You're going to walk away encouraged.
Okay, but am I going to walk away convinced?
You're going to walk away excited.
I guess I'll take that as a no. Welcome to Apologia, where a former Christian takes a look at the claims of Christians. We spent a lot of time on this channel investigating the former investigative journalist, Lee Strobel, as he remains one of the most prolific and influential personalities in evangelical Christianity to this day. Lee first hit the big screen in the movie God's Not Dead 2, and then his life was dramatized in the movie Case for Christ, which I've reviewed here before. I was initially encouraged that his latest outing, The Case for Heaven, would be a documentary format.
thinking that the film would focus more on evidence and lean less on Lee's personal testimony. But boy, oh boy, that did not turn out to be the case. I counted the minutes, and over 20% of the movie's screen time is entirely a Lee Strobel life story vanity project. We start with Lee reminiscing with his wife about the scary time he had a health incident.
I remember opening my eyes and kind of trying to figure out where it was, and then hearing him say, "You're one step away from coma, 2 steps away from dying."
I think back at that time period, that was where I started to really consider losing you.
Lee visits his childhood home to tell us his dad wasn't openly loving.
And he said words that I hope he didn't mean, but told me they didn't have enough love for me to fill his little finger.
He reminisces about meeting his wife.
Did you know at 14 she'd be the one?
She went home and told her mom I met the boy in the mirror.
Lee visits his former workplace.
Did she be the one?
She went home and told her mom I met the boy in the mirror.
Lee visits his former workplace to remind us he was a big shot.
By the end of my first week at the Tribune, I had a front page byline. That sort of established my credibility, and it showed that I made something of myself, that I was successful.
Lee reminds us that he wasn't very nice in his so-called atheist days.
Her natural reaction was just to gather the toys and go in her room and shut the door. Was he going to be drunk again?
He reminds us of his wife's conversion that, non-surprisingly, led to his own.
And then one day she came up to me and gave me the worst news that an atheist could get. She said, "I decided to become a follower of Jesus."
And Lee even drives out to the desert to speculate on whether his brother is in hell now.
My brother was an atheist, an outspoken atheist, virtually his entire life. And he died not long ago, right at the beginning of the COVID crisis. I don't know what happened in that day. I hope he reached out to God. But I don't know. I'll find out someday in heaven.
Maybe Lee's brother is being tortured for eternity. Maybe not. Oh well, guess you'll find out someday. For now, let's just drive off into the sunrise like it's a scene from Top Gun. If I were making the trailer for this movie, it's a scene from Top Gun. If I were making the trailer for this movie, it'd look a little like this.
Lee Strobel was a big-time reporter and filthy atheist, but he set out to prove heaven is real by standing sideways on the beach, in a park, by a creek, based. But he set out to prove heaven is real by standing sideways on the beach, in a park, by a creek, in Chicago, in a church, in the desert, in the dark. Where is heaven? It's over there somewhere, just off frame.
None of these 18 minutes in any way attempt to provide evidence for heaven. At best, they're merely an emotional appeal to manipulate the audience into taking Lee's unsupported assertions more uncritically than they ought. At worst, this is an extended ad for the entire Lee Strobel brand, an extensive line of Lee Strobel products. No different than a sci-fi movie made to sell toys. Or maybe the emotional priming is worse than the commercialization. Close call. Speaking of emotional priming, this movie leans very heavily on stretches of stirring music. The subtitle file, representing a transcript of the actual dialogue for this 2-hour film, is shorter than what I typically see for a 45-minute YouTube video. It's almost like the participants know the music is more convincing than the words.
I was just really moved by the experience of what was happening, and there was more going on than just the music. There was something else that really was moving me on quite a deep level.
And I'm trying to tell about the sound and the ambiance of the room and the crowd and the songs, which songs were played. And at the end, I said, well, you just had to be there.
Nearly every interviewee was framed in the context of music, even creating music on screen.
My musical education is very much in like worship teams and being a worship leader and that kind of thing. And I ended up joining this band, Hawk Nelson.
Yep, that's who you think it is. But we'll come back to our friend John. The exact connection between music and
I ended up joining this band, Hawk Nelson.
Yep, that's who you think it is. But we'll come back to our friend John. The exact connection between music and actual evidence for heaven remained as unclear to the audience as it was to Strobel himself.
Hey Lee, I want to do something at a studio. What was your first impression? Well, I didn't know what to expect. Entering into your thinking process is always an adventure. Yes. And so I just kind of went along for the ride.
Though this theme did facilitate what I thought was the coolest moment of the film, which was, no disrespect to John.
So close your eyes for a minute and listen to this song. It's actually samples of outer space. So there's sounds coming from quasars and the solar system and planets and things like that, that through equipment can actually be translated into sound.
Of course, in no way did anyone attempt to elucidate as to how space sounds lend evidence for a heavenly afterlife. But in fairness, very few segments made a case for heaven. It opened with fear of death.
Our fear of death, as some experts say, drives all of culture.
Of course, this isn't true of everyone.
I said, "Are you afraid of death?" He said, "No, I'm not."
There's so much of me that's like, oh, I can't wait to die. I can't wait to get out of here.
And even as a trend is entirely unrelated to the existence of heaven. If anything, it demonstrates humanity's general lack of confidence in heaven. There was talk of misplaced quests for immortality.
Only 3 students have ever said, "I know the first names of my great-great-grandparents." And then I asked this follow-up question. I was like, "Do you care?" Nobody cares.
The Columbine killers, the day before they went on this murderous spree at that high school, were talking about which director is going to direct the movie about our life.
A desire to be remembered tells us nothing about the existence of heaven. There were complaints about uncomfortable philosophical consequences.
If we're just a meat computer, we don't really have free will. How do you punish someone if there's something illegal, if there's a computer?
Complaints about uncomfortable philosophical consequences.
If we're just a meat computer.
Complaints.
Damn. She's cute.
About uncomfortable philosophical consequences.
If we're just a meat computer, we don't really have free will. How do you punish someone if there's something illegal, if there's no free will? We don't really have free will.
Uncomfortable philosophical consequences.
If we're
heaven. There were complaints about uncomfortable philosophical consequences.
God damn it. Damn, look at how much goddamn time I got on this bitch. Time to fuck up some goddamn poems. Time to fuck up some goddamn poems. You goddamn son of a goddamn bitch. Shit. Come on, you goddamn bitch. You suck my dick, bitch. God damn it. God fucking damn it. God fuck it. God fuck it. Come on, you god fucking bitch. Ha 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 ha. God damn it. Come on, bitch. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. God fucking damn it. God fucking damn it. God fuck it.